Hey guys, CastleWillKill here. I just want to let everyone know that while recording this episode, there were some technical difficulties with the program zencastr, which we use to record our podcast, and we lost an entire hour of Toast's audio. So for the segments that influenced, we're just gonna release them on our next podcast. We'll just re-record them, but we want to make sure we put something out. So if this seems short, we apologize, but please enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of the 16 Ounce Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Ras, and with me tonight we have...
CastleWillKill.
Surf.
And Toast.
So what up, everyone, and what have all y'all been doing this last week, and what are we drinking tonight, Castle?
Well, let's see. What I'm drinking tonight is a beer out of Atlanta, Georgia by the Sweetwater Brewing Company. And it literally has two white guys in a boat catching a bass on it. That's the label. But it's their Hop Hash Easy IPA. It's actually really good. And then also on top of the can it says, "Don't float the mainstream." So that's what I'm drinking. It's a nice, smooth, like summer IPA kind of thing. What I've been up to the past week, let's see, a lot of working, family stuff as always. Played my highlight of this week would be that I started A Way Out with Organic Avenger on Wednesday. And
oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like we played maybe an hour and a half, so we still got plenty to play. Really cool game so far. I really like the style of the making it feel like a like you're watching a movie or a TV show with the way
you were into the shower scene at the beginning. Don't get me wrong.
That was my favorite part.
Ass.
Yeah, me and Organic we're just drooling all over that. Other than that, the other big news is I finally got a monitor, so I'll be gaming on a monitor instead of a TV for once in my life. It'll be the first time, so that will be interesting. See if it improves any of my skills at games like Fortnite and crap, or if I'm just shit. And we
fuck Fortnite.
Yeah.
Have your wife talk to my wife, please.
Yeah. What about you, Ross? What have you been up to?
Let's see. Got back into Wildlands with you on Monday, and that got me hooked back into it.
Let me guess, you moved on without me.
No, well, yeah, I continued most of my stuff, but I will help you. I'll still help you because the game I love that game. I don't know why we stopped playing, but I think just because other shit came out. But that game is so fun. I love it, and that's about it. I didn't get into the game we need to talk about later, but that's another story for then.
What are you drinking?
You what?
What are you drinking?
Must be something good.
Oh,
you forgot about
it. Yeah, I forgot about it. And tonight I'm drinking that Back Pew Brewing beer. I'm drinking their, what is it? Satyrs Swill. It's a Bock. It's really good. It's an amber looking color. It's really good beer. And then what else? Oh, another big news for me this week. I got the call earlier today that I got that job and everything, my background, my little PP test passed, and I start officially on the 30th of April.
Did they measure your penis and say you're big enough to ride this ride?
I barely made the major. But anyway,
that's awesome.
What have you been up to, Surf? Thanks.
What's been going on this week? I started a new job finally. So just sort of settling in there. Haven't really done anything productive yet. It's just been reading training manuals and stuff. I actually found myself, so you get those little micro naps where you don't know what happened for the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened to me this afternoon while I was sat there. It's like, oh shit, that's not a good start. What else happened this week? I haven't played much. I've been sort of ploughing on with Watch Dogs and Far Cry 5. Both good games, but nothing that's sort of sticking out as wow moments for me so far. They've just sort of been chugging along. Finally, on an Android phone. I hated doing it, but I'm off the Windows and I'm onto Android.
Where's the clapping meter?
That explains how you're answering so many things on Discord so fast.
Yeah, I actually got access to Discord in a convenient way now.
Yay,
So-
finally.
Yay, I've made the jump. So there you go. And I'm back on the Rosy Pig's Flat Tar Cider with rhubarb. So,
With rhubarb?
which, it's just like a cider with rhubarb.
Oh, nice.
It's like a local brew. So I'm drinking that at the moment. How about you, Toast?
Don't know, not a lot. Fucking, like most of the time on Xbox has been Sea of Thieves. Can't think of it now. So I done Uncharted on the PlayStation. That was the main thing. Well, Uncharted 2.
How's that?
It's good, but I don't like the fucking supernatural shit that they seem to throw in at the end of every game. It's like you spend the whole game fighting normal people, in 1 and 2 so far. And then the last couple of chapters you're fighting some sort of fucking supernatural shit. It just sort of, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't like that part of it.
A bit like that first Tomb Raider reboot game.
Yeah, I suppose they're all the same, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems, maybe it's because it's an older game, but it just felt shit. And it felt identical to the first. Although it's fun as you play it, I just sort of look back and think it was a bit shit, or a bit empty, sort of thing. But moving on to Hellblade, I've got that for the Xbox. That's my next game I'm going to play.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, the BAFTA fucking award games list thing just came out, and the same as the last award shit we tried to do, Hellblade won a bunch of stuff for it. Like best audio, best fucking lead character, or all that sort of shit. So it should be good. As far as drinking, I'm drinking Goose Island Goose IPA. Don't know. I thought I'd try something different. That was the first thing I seen.
And what do you think?
It's okay. I don't think I'm a big IPA fan. I think I'm just more a lager to get fucked up than actually enjoy drinking a beer. It's too weak to waste time enjoying it. I'd rather do that with spirits of some sort.
I gotcha.
What is the percentage on that? Like 7?
I doubt that.
Maybe? Or is it weaker than that?
5.9.
5.9, yeah. So it's not as strong as other. There's some IPs that are other that are like 8. They're about 8%.
But when like you drink
right.
rum like I do, I'm putting like maybe having a 500ml glass and 50ml of that is just to put colour into the fucking drink. The rest is all alcohol. So it just doesn't feel the same.
So you're saying you're hydrating right now?
Yeah, basically.
With your lemon water?
I did have a fucking coconut and lime cider earlier. That just felt like it was proper hydration.
Get that coconut water in there. All right. I guess on to the Queen coming and the news.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah. So, looks like first up, Rare announces first big Sea of Thieves update for the years. One is the Hungering Deep. Oh, it feels so good. Sorry, guys. One is the Hungering Deep, coming in May, adds a new AI threat as well as new mechanics and rewards.
That sounds like a fucking porno. The Hungering Deep.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? So does the Cursed Sails coming in the summer will include a new ship type, The Forsaken Shores will add a new area to the map, and then 3 more releases planned by the end of the year. So, Toast, you said you've been playing this last week. Is it still grabbing you?
I'm just fucking with people, though.
You want something to play?
It's just all about making my own fun while other people are having their fun. Like, the fucking Doc takes it super serious and shit, so every time he fucking collects something, I try and hide it somewhere. We're playing Hide the Skull. And they thought we had like 10 skulls or something, and we cashed them all in and we were all done, and then they found like another fucking 8 that I'd hidden all over the place.
What was their reaction to that? Did they all laugh, or were they kind of mad at
Yeah, they knew it was happening. It was a case of like Doc tries to make it all nice and position them in the captain's quarters as we're sailing around.
Was he like
And
OCD
every time
about that shit?
Yeah, he is. You might have seen our picture actually.
Yeah, I saw it.
We went for that 20 chests on board achievement or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then once I think we ended up with like 24 or something, and he fucking spent 10 minutes pissing about, putting every fucking chest down, lined up for a proper picture.
Does he put them in, like, say it's a rare chest or just a common chest? Does he put
They've
them
all
all
got
in?
the areas, they'll get placed
Oh, my
in.
gosh. Doc, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. So, what do people think
So
a
out
new
of
ship will
those
be?
sorry.
What?
Yeah, I was going to ask
Well,
the new ship type.
I would say
1 for 3?
I would say with a name like the Cursed Sails, I would think it's a ghost ship,
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
or at least I
Yeah.
would hope so. It'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't think it'll be a proper ghost ship, but it might be like a fast one that you don't really do much, you don't use for fighting. Like, it might be a way to avoid some of the griefing shit where people just go about sinking you if you can always just
Right.
go faster than them, but you don't have the ability to attack them or some shit.
Or that be the Black Pearl.
We did fuck about attacking people actually, and it didn't go well at all.
You got your ass kicked or what?
No, we sunk 2 or 3 or something, then we went and done a skull fort. But after that, it was like fucking 5 in the morning for me, so I couldn't be bothered doing anything else. So we just tried to attack a few people. And while I'm steering and I can't sail, I can't see even. I think it was Doc actually was meant to be lookout up front, but he was too busy trying to shoot people out of cannons, so we fucking went straight into a fucking island. And then the next thing we had like at least a fucking 40-minute fight where there was just this wee sloop just wouldn't stop trying to attack us. So Turkey was constantly repairing. Me and Doc were constantly trying to get on board this fucking thing. They just kept going and kept going. It lasted forever. There used to be a quicker way to fucking deal with ship fights, like so they don't go as drawn out. Doc will be coming in his pants over the news. He already did. He put all this shit on Discord.
Yeah.
He loves this game, dude.
He's been
I need to
playing
play
it
it
since,
more.
I think it was early 2016 or some shit. So it's like
Yeah, he's in the alpha, right?
So I mean,
The early
you
alpha.
get a treasure map or something. You get your 3 maps. He'll look at the island and he'll be like, "All right, okay, that's fucking so and so. That's up in the northwest." And he just knows instantly. Doesn't have to go to the board and think about it.
That's like half hour of the game for me. Is just finding a damn island I got to go to.
I know.
That's why I think the
hell's
third
this shit?
update, adding a new area will be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be good.
for the people that have been playing a long time. Yeah.
All right. Well, next on the news, Sega teasing a huge announcement and Sega FES tomorrow.
At Sega Fest.
Sega Fest tomorrow.
Is there meant to be a T there even?
No, it's like festival, I think. Fest. It's just they're being trendy. Sega Festival. Sega Fest.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just say Sega Fest or something.
Yeah.
Trendy little bastards. All right. But anyway, predictions? What's your predictions? We got here new Sonic game, a Dreamcast Mini, or Sega releasing a whole new console?
I think 3's ruled out. I can't see Sega jumping back into the console.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it if they did.
If anything, I think it'll be like the fucking SNES Mini type shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A new console will be a retro throwback thing. for like one system. I suppose
Could
that's
be.
what you mean by Dreamcast Mini.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never really
I mean,
played
yeah.
Sega. I was always
Sega was my
Nintendo.
favorite. Fuck
That's
Nintendo,
why you're
Sega.
so disturbed then, Riz.
Nope. Sega. That little thing when you turned on your Sega was just fucking awesome.
I loved Sega.
Sonic was shit.
I love Sonic.
And the commercials when they go Sega.
My wife just stepped out of the kitchen and
So-
said, "I love Sega."
So,
Oh, and we still have ours. Yeah.
so out of those three, then, Castle, which one would you prefer?
Out of the three here,
Yeah.
a Dreamcast Mini would be pretty awesome. I did love the Dreamcast.
I still have mine.
Same here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't see them doing that. I see them doing more like Genesis, like Toe said, a Genesis.
Yeah, I think the Genesis would be more likely.
Well, speaking of this, you all saw that Atari's coming out with that new little console, right?
Yeah, that no one knows what the
supposedly.
fuck it actually is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the retro look of it is cool,
Yeah.
but until we know what it does, I mean,
Well, they were saying that from what I was reading, a lot of people, it sounds like it's going to be just a streaming machine. Like it's not going to be like downloading games, and so I'm thinking it might be a retro game machine type thing.
so in a sense, it's going to do like what Steam Box was supposed to do, or that, yeah, was it the Steam Box?
Yeah, Steam was supposed to be making that Steam box, but that was going to be more like just a high-powered gaming specific PC in a way. You know what I mean? This
Yeah, it was almost their version of a console.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Right.
It was-
for the Atari thing, from what I was reading, people are predicting that it's going to be just like retro games. It's not going to be new games, which is kind of dumb.
It was Sega not one of the ones where all the consoles were like different names, depending on the fucking region as well.
Sega?
Yeah, I think so.
I think. Yeah. What did you have? You had the Genesis, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it was Sega Mega Drive over
Yep.
here. We called it the
Mega Drive over there.
Yeah.
The Sega Mega Don.
And what are like the hits of Sega? Because I never bothered. Apart from Sonic, what is there anything?
What do you mean? What?
What are the hits of? I fucking just asked the question.
Well,
Yeah,
youngster, since you never went to an arcade, there was a whole bunch of badass games at the arcade. You had Alter Beast. What was it? Outrun. Was that the one? The driving car with the time limit?
Sega was Outrun.
Crazy
Yeah.
Taxi.
Time Crisis.
Time Crisis.
But see, all these are just arcade games to me. They're not Sega console games. What was a good thing about having Sega?
They were
console?
on the console.
They were on the console though.
They were on the console later. That was one thing that was great about that era. You'd have the games in the arcade you'd love to play, and then all of a sudden they'd come to the home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get a shitty version.
Yeah, Time Crisis was fucking everywhere forever.
That and House of Dead, if you remember that one too.
Yep. House
yeah.
of Dead.
I only
That
remember
was
the,
the one with the
awful
shotgun,
movies for
wasn't
the
it?
House of Death.
Time Crisis had the pistol.
Then they came out with the Typing of the Dead. Remember that stupid thing with the keyboard?
Yeah, I do remember Typing of the Dead.
That's when you could actually buy a light gun for the console and shoot shit instead of, oh no, we can't do that.
So does MD prefer Sonic over Mario?
No.
I wasn't. I never.
I know there's some people.
I never
I
preferred
like Mario.
either. I mean, I was never a big platformer, so I liked them both.
I like them both.
Isn't the problem with Sonic there was like only one or two really good games and everyone agrees the rest were pretty crappy? While Mario is generally more
Consistently
consistent
good. Yeah.
on his quality,
Then they made that,
on his quality, like he's real.
and then they made that like Dark Sonic game where Sonic had a gun and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there in one of the games he makes out with a woman? I mean, that's just wrong.
What
What it was Sonic had a coke problem, and like they kept trying to make games, and he just started robbing people and raping women, and that's what put the end to Sega.
I've seen this.
And you thought it was Howard the Duck.
You said you've seen cartoons like that?
Yep. Oh, if it's not fucking officially licensed, got to like shit on YouTube where it's like animated.
Oh, yeah,
Sonic
yeah.
just going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of retro consoles, real quick, do you guys remember the old like Panasonic 3DO or the Philips 3DO?
Yep.
It was like what, $800-900 for that piece of shit?
Yeah.
I never saw one. They were appalling.
I had a
weren't
friend that had
They were
one,
huge.
and I played on it, and I just don't remember anything being special about that thing. But yeah, those things were ridiculously priced.
I remember it was like the full motion video stuff, like the movie almost like you're interacting with the movie.
Sort of like how like Sega CD had that stuff too.
Right.
No,
Oh,
I think I was
Right,
on
like
the
in-
SNES at that point, or maybe was that just after the SNES?
You're still on your mama's TT.
Nah,
That's what it
It
was.
says what 93 to 96 here, so I was fucking 4 when it first came out. So I'm sure that was about the time I was on the SNES.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I hope he wasn't on his mom's teeth then. That'd be weird.
Fucking 4 in 93. Oh, that's so depressing.
Sir,
high school.
how old were you in 93, sir?
I was fucking 26.
Shit, that is 2 years younger than I am now.
I know.
I was a sophomore in high school.
So, fuck it, I was just going. I can see the retirement home across the river. I might just move in. They've got better internet.
Your surf could be
do a
your
lot
dad.
of work for fucking retirement communities with fire alarms. I might see you.
So,
Help him
the thing I find funny about the retirement home across the river is directly behind it's a graveyard. So it's quite efficient.
yeah.
You can have Toast come over and you can hook up your fire alarm and
It's like somebody played City Skylines and planned it all out.
right.
So the fucking funeral
Yeah,
hearse
that's
can
what-
take you straight to the graveyard without putting too much stress on the roads.
Exactly. Yeah.
We call you Papa Surf.
We've got a little
Like Papa Smurf.
conveyor system.
Is there
Oh,
like
dear.
a like church close by too? Yep.
Yeah, there's a church in the graveyard. So it's all there. It's all self-contained. A little death
maybe.
village.
Well, maybe
You can tell Toast.
you could also go to that church and worship the God of War, which got critic reviews.
Oh my god.
Yes, I got another one.
Can I just...
Oh, dude.
That's good.
One of the days I'm not going to joke about leaving, I'm just going to fucking close out.
You love it and you know it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
But God of War, yeah. The fucking... Yeah, that looks amazing. I'm definitely getting it.
It does. Have you guys seen the God of War console?
no,
Nope.
I imagine it's pretty
Oh,
badass
gosh.
looking.
No.
It's badass looking.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it. I want it.
I think
Yeah,
a bunch
so-
were talking about it because of that trade-in thing just now. Like a few people
Yeah.
went and got pros this week. And the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you reckon like God of War is what they like to call a console seller?
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah, I'd say so.
People will buy the console just to play God
that's
of
the
War.
reason I bought
Yeah,
my
I mean, this
PS3.
news story is it's the
was
best
for God of
reviewed PlayStation 4 game since the console launched. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than Horizon Dawn, obviously. So, that was a system
Right.
seller.
And better than Uncharted.
yeah, its Metacritic rating right now is 95%, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, I never played the first 3, but
No.
this is while it's keeping the same themes, I think it's a completely different way of playing the game and all that shit.
Isn't it a different set of gods? Isn't this one like Norse gods rather than Greek gods or something?
Yeah, it's going to Norse gods now that he's killed all
Yeah.
the Greek gods. in
Yeah,
the
you
first
gotta go
3
back and play
games,
the
I
first 3. That's dude, that series is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
but they're all hack and slash,
Yeah.
aren't they? Whereas this is total.
Is
this
it all
is
like quick time events
Witcher
and
type
stuff?
event. The first 3 are quick time, from what I've heard. A lot of the
No.
time, it's hack and slash, but then you get into the final phase.
you get
of
a
the
little bit
boss,
of quick
where it's
time.
quick.
Yeah. All of them are like that. Yeah.
No, it looks good. It's just not the style of game I'd play. But then this is like a Witcher style game. Like, no, it's not as
like
open
it. I
as
didn't
Witcher.
realise
It's more linear. Like there's an open world there, but you're always going to be. You're not going to be fucking off and doing side quests. You're going to be mainlining through areas and shit.
Yeah, I think you get that. So like a guided open world, you've still got a bit of movement, but it's generally always constantly pushing you forward.
Yeah, I think if you go off the beaten path, you'll find chests and shit like that. You're not going to find.
Well, Surf,
side
if you
quests.
game share with Toast on the PS4, you will probably get it.
Yes, needs to get that organised. We'll be able to find out.
Yep.
He has,
I'll
and
definitely
he can get access to the games that I got with it, which I think he's probably already got.
probably.
Hopefully the Horizon one you've got isn't disc. That's the only game I've got on disc, and I want to get rid
No,
of
I think
it.
it hasn't got right. I can't remember what. I tell you on what did it have on it? It had The Last of Us Remastered. That game that's like a horror movie.
Until Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. And what was the other one? Oh, that one that gets really panned. The werewolf game, Order.
Yeah, I've got all them, unfortunately.
And Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla.
I could play Godzilla.
Ariza. Oh,
God. After Uncharted 2, I was going to do Last of Us because I really want to get it done, but now seeing this, I think I'm just going to wait and play God of War because I don't want to be in the middle of fucking Last of Us when that comes out. I want to play that straight away.
Yeah, that's my problem finding it in. My plan, like I said, I think last week, my plan was to like maybe try and juggle 2 campaigns at the same time. I just don't think I can do it. As much as I try, I just can't.
Yeah, I think it takes away from
playing
whatever
Watch
you're
Dogs
playing.
and Far Cry 5 is not working
Yep, Surf,
for me.
and you know what?
Looks like you're fucked.
Here we
Yeah,
go with
big
that
time.
goddamn sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a real soundboard. You know what? Just gonna do it. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose moving on, next big news, there was that Xbox do show thing this week. And one of the big takeaways was they included a huge new slew of back and pack games.
Oh, I saw it.
Lots and lots of OG Xbox games. And quite a lot of them Xbox X enhanced, including Gears of War 2 and Red Dead Redemption. Anyone seen, had a look at the Red Dead Redemption remaster? I must say, it does look.
Does it? I haven't seen
I
it.
mean,
Downloaded it, but I'm not booted up.
Yeah.
just it looked good on the 360 days. So,
Oh yeah.
and the up-res on the one when you played it backwards compat. So, can't imagine with it being enhanced what it looks like.
Yeah, I've heard more praise for the Gears of War
So,
remaster.
Jenny, any of you spot the other game?
What was that, Toast?
I've heard that Gears of War 2 is like insanely impressive based on what it used to be. Probably because it's first part.
Really, it was impressive back then.
But yeah, I've heard a lot more about that and the different shit I'm on Facebook and all that than about Red Dead. What would we got? We only done one, didn't we, Castle? I suppose we could go through it.
Yeah, I've only played one. Yeah,
While they fuck about with Halo, we could go through Gears.
sounds good to me. I just got to get time available. Yeah, but I'll be down.
Did you guys see the full list of games?
Do what, Surf?
Did any of you see the full list of the games that
I
got
did
announced?
not.
There are a lot of
Oh.
Star Wars games from the original.
Yeah, Knights of the Old
games.
Republic.
Like, and the original, like Battlefront, the first one, just Battlefront.
Yeah.
Is everybody playing Battlefront when it comes out? I've heard a lot of shit about that.
Like, what do you mean, a lot of shit?
Like the
Bad
original. No, fucking everybody going nuts over it, fucking jacking off, fucking going,
Oh, yeah,
Battlefront, yeah.
Yeah. No, the first one was amazing. The original one was amazing.
If they put it in Xbox Game Pass, I'll play it because I don't have a digital version of it.
Motherfucker's starting to sound like Bama.
Did EA have the license back then? Would it be an EA game?
No?
I've no idea.
It might be an EA access if it's not in Game Pass.
Because there's one game mode that everybody loves. That should have. Well, I think Ryan or something was saying it should have been included. You must know, Raz. Whatever the fucking space fighting thing was. What was that game mode called? In the original.
Oh, and not
Pew Pew.
on Pew Pew. Not on the Xbox One, right?
No, in the originals. It's something that was missing from these new ones.
On the original Xbox.
I honestly can't remember the name.
Hang on. Galactic Conquest.
There it is. Yep. Okay. I was going to say Galactic something.
Supposedly that's what the new ones are missing.
Oh, Conquer Live and Reloaded's coming? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, the good dirty version. because I think it was the crappy version in Rare Replay, wasn't it? So
No, that was the original N64. It was in Rare Replay. That was just Conker's Bad Fur Day. This was number 2, Conker's Live and Reloaded.
The Squeakquel.
I thought that wasn't.
I tried playing Conker and Banjo-Kazooie, but it was too old, and not having nostalgia for it, I couldn't keep going.
So you're going to get... Remember Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction? That was like one of the first games where you could start blowing up environments. You get in Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, Star Wars Jedi Fighter, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith
All
Lords,
the Star Wars.
and Star Wars Republic Commando.
All the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that they're
cool.
like just keep pumping stuff in there.
With these back compat games, has anybody played a decent amount of them, or do you just dip in?
I dip in, but quite a lot. I have played quite a few.
I mean, we're going to obviously be going through Gears now,
Yeah.
so like, it's
I mean,
good
if
for that.
Red Dead's online was fixed and working good, I'd jump into that because that was fun as hell.
Actually, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, we haven't thought about all jumping
Fucking
in.
everybody said that about Black Ops when it first came out, and they were going on about fucking bringing it out for ages, and then I've heard nothing about it.
I thought it was backwards compat.
Aye, Black Ops came out after everybody fucking moaning about it for ages, and then it's just
Oh,
there's
okay.
been nothing
Right.
since. It's not
And
as
then-
if it's actually picked up traction and been replayed. I think I played it for maybe an hour or two, and that was it.
Like, what is this? MX Unleashed is coming out for four-wheeler racing game. I played the shit out of that back in the day. I know I'll jump back into that quite a bit
Yeah.
because
Have you still got any of the discs? Are you going to be able to
I don't have any of the discs.
just download?
I'll download it digitally, buy it. But that Fusion Frenzy game, that can go to hell. Fucking get rid of that piece of shit.
Is this what you were talking about
What's your
last
favorite
time?
game, then?
Like the fucking Mario Party type game?
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking worthless, shitty ass game.
Yeah.
Oh well. That'll give you an hour or two of fucking enjoyment before you move on.
Decided. Yeah, rose tinted glasses quite as good.
No.
I think it'd just be better if. I think the OG stuff. For me, Microsoft would be better off just automatically sticking them all in Game Pass.
I thought that's what the news was going to be. That all these OG games are coming to Game Pass, blah, blah, blah. Just make it
Yeah.
better.
They'd be smart to be honest. Get all those
It would.
people that never got a chance to experience those games to try them. I bet you they would.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be good, but it can't be too fucking greedy considering all their first party shit's coming on.
Right.
Because it's not on the news, but there's rumours about the next Horizon being set in Africa. That'll be on Game Pass.
Forza Horizon.
Oh, okay. Horizon.
Yeah.
Horizon 4 or whatever.
Ooh. Those are fun games. You guys don't like those games, do you?
I don't mind the Horizon ones.
No, that's the first racing game I got into. Was
Yeah.
Horizon 3.
In Australia, you like that
I'm
one?
not that keen on the motorsport ones yet.
Yeah, I put a decent amount of time into that. 100, well, I didn't 100% as in do all the challenges and shit, but I done every event.
Oh yeah, I remember. I'd always be racing your freaking Drivatar. You did put quite a bit of time in that sumbitch.
I need to jump back in now. It's enhanced and see what the updates look like.
I just never been a big race car fan, but I did like I played like Horizon when it was like free to play for a weekend. It's definitely more up my alley than the regular Forza.
Right.
I think that's the thing, like, the smart thing about this Game Pass move. Not everybody would want to play Sea of Thieves, but it's part of a subscription that gives you access to all these other games, so you'll then try it. The same way Horizon might not be for you, Castle. Like, you're not into racing games, but
Yeah.
you're going to try it if you've got Game Pass.
And then you might find something new that you thought you wouldn't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, do you think with the Game Pass building all these cool games into it, the exclusives and stuff, do you think they'll do away with the free-to-play weekends?
I think free-to-play weekends will be third-party things moving on. It won't be things that are in Game Pass. Like, Ubisoft don't have fucking their games in Game Pass. There might be a couple of really old ones or some shit, but they don't have Watch Dogs and fucking Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six and all that. So they're going to keep doing free play things for that.
Yeah. Now PUBG doing a lot of free to play weekends. They've announced quite a few of them, haven't they?
PUBG have got a free play coming up, and they've also got a new game mode, a team deathmatch based thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's on PC only, so I didn't bother putting it in because obviously none of us are going to be playing it. But it's
Right.
30 player, 3 teams of 10, up to 200 points, so 200 kills for one team.
Damn.
Guessing. And that's me just guessing based off of 1 point a kill. Obviously, it could be 5 points a kill or 10 points a kill.
So you're going to get a spawn?
Basically, you constantly respawn with level 1 armor and bag and a random assault rifle or single shot rifle. And you parachute out every time you respawn. You can still pick up ammo and other guns like by exploring. And I don't know if the zones thing is still in there, like the zone getting smaller and force everybody to fight. I'd imagine it is.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it could be cool because there's got to be a zone thing in it because you can't have fucking one team being 1 kill away. So everybody just respawns and fucking parachutes up to the top of the map where they know nobody else is or some shit.
Yeah.
But they're right there. I mean, they have to do something, and they're getting ahead of the curve, I think, before people start getting bored of Battle Royale. They're introducing new game modes into the game. Keep it fresh. Unlike the next news story, which is discuss Fortnite bollocks.
Come on, tell us, where was your segue into that?
That was a good segue.
Just keeping it fresh, unlike Fortnite. Let's not make our game any better. Let's just add some gimmicky bullshit every fucking week to fucking...
Talking about the Instafort.
Instafort. Last week it was fucking guided rockets. Week before that was fucking some new grenade shit, C4 or something. The week before that was fucking concussion grenades. The week before that was boogie bombs. It's all bullshit. Fucking add a new map or a new game mode to make it interesting.
Yeah, I see your point.
That's not the Fortnite bullshit we're talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck talk about what we're actually going to talk about. The game is bullshit. It's like anybody could fucking make it into the top 10, and then you've got to fucking build 100 miles an hour to avoid a million RPGs getting fired at you. And whoever slips up by not shooting RPGs quick enough or building quick enough loses.
Yeah, if you're not good at building and you get in the top 10, you're just waiting to die.
Fucked.
Pretty much. That's how it is. I mean, I enjoy playing the game, but when I get in the top 10, I just know. I'm just like, well, let's see how long this lasts.
I was gonna hit the button. Looks like you're fucked, but I won't. That was perfect for it, though. That was perfect for it. Just so you know.
But
I got just breaking news actually for once.
What?
Chocolate.
Deedly.
Shut the fuck up. Chocolate has put up a link. I've not managed to click into it yet because my browser's been a cunt. But Mixer, due to recent problems, are giving out a free sub. If you're level 10 or higher, you get a free 30-day sub, and I'm assuming that the fucking creators are going to get paid off that free sub. So if there's a partnered streamer that you like, you're above whatever level I just said, 9 or 10 was it, then you're going to get a free sub to give to somebody. So that
10,
could be
yeah.
X1 Bros, Stupendous, or NK Wo. People that are well, not involved with us, but
Hell yeah,
we've all fucking liked.
Yep, definitely. That's crazy.
Think they'll ever do like a Mixer Prime type thing?
I can see it happening.
I can see it happening.
Yeah, I would think so. Like you're talking about like Twitch Prime. I mean, that's particularly just because Amazon owns it.
Amazon owns it. Yeah. But I mean, Microsoft could do something where you sign up for their service and you get, I don't know, 10% off Microsoft purchases, plus you get a free sub every month and all that shit. Like a membership.
Well, it won't be Microsoft Groove.
So Maybe that's the thing. You buy a year's membership for Game Pass.
Yeah.
You get additional bonuses and shit like that. Anyway, what is the Fortnite bullshit we're talking about? Pedos and stuff?
Yeah, I think we were getting to there.
It's pedos and brainwashing, I think.
Yep, pedos and brainwashing.
Yeah, the brainwashing thing. The only thing I saw on that was just that apparently what was it? Someone started a petition about shutting down Fortnite because of their schoolmates were playing it on mobile, and all they did was talk about it, blah blah blah. And in the end, the guy said it was just a joke, but a shit ton of people started signing it and crap too, saying that it's got kids brainwashed because it's so addictive, yada yada yada.
Oh God.
There's a podcast I listen to where one of the hosts' kids is on it at least 5 or 6 hours a day, after school, and he gets up before school and plays an hour or two. That's not Fortnite's problem, that's the fucking parents' problem.
That's damn right. That's the parents' problem.
Yeah, exactly.
My question is if these I don't know, I didn't see what age these kids are that are playing it on mobile, the mobile version in class, but it's I don't know, if I had a kid and I was dropping them off at school, I guess you want them to have their phone in case of an emergency, but you would think that there was some way that you could set some type of rule where they couldn't use it in the classroom. A teacher should be able to fucking take it from them.
Don't get them a smartphone.
Yeah.
Get them a phone for
just get them.
I mean, I'm fucking saying all this. I'm not a parent. I know it's a lot easier to set them in front of you.
Well, no, yeah.
No, honestly, if they're at school, and they have an emergency, they can go to the fucking office and use. That's what I did as a kid.
Well, unfortunately, in the United States, there's other things that can happen in a school, so they might need it for something where they won't be able to go to the principal's office or something.
Snapchat the shit or whatever.
No, but you can get a burner phone. I mean, you can get a pay-as-you-go phone for your kid, not a fucking smartphone.
I've seen shit on Kickstarter and all that about the ultimate dumb phone, where it's got fucking 3 months battery life and all that, and all you can do is call and text. You can't do anything else and all that shit.
Oh, so the Nokia brick big ass paperweight phone back when cell phones
just like them, but obviously fucking extreme battery life.
Yeah,
it's already went from moving away to that to moving back towards that. Fucking hipsters and shit.
Oh, fuck them. I like my smartphone, but when my kid's older enough, I'm not going to be letting him take a smartphone, or by then it'll probably be a fucking phone built into his brain or something.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
well,
though, you're saying about how you went to the office, but back then there wasn't the option for your parents to just give you that shit to shut you up. I think parenting was harder than it used to be.
That's true. Just like my oldest,
everybody's blaming fucking technology when it should be you limiting their exposure to it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like my oldest, it's probably last year, asked me he said, I know what kind of cell phone I want when I get one, Dad. I said, oh, really? When's that? Or what's that? He says, oh, it's like a Samsung or something like that. I said, oh, well, when do you think you're going to get that? When I'm 13? I said, you can get a damn cell phone when you get yourself a fucking job.
I mean, from the shit I see in here, 13's fucking good. I'm fucking hearing about fucking 3 and 4 year olds on iPads and shit.
Yep, I've seen it.
No, 13's not even good, just because what my wife does for a living, that it's not even good for them, because when you the research that's been done, when they look at a kid from any age on a cell phone or whatever they're doing, just scrolling Facebook or just that shit, their brain lights up just like they're on fucking crack.
Oh yeah, the guys on Rooster Teeth did that test where they put that thing on Bernie's head, and and as he did stuff, it would show the different parts of the brain that would light up.
But they also say that if you look at somebody you love, your brain does the same pattern as somebody that's insane. So, well,
sometimes you just want a fucking insane person. Yeah.
True that.
No. But I mean, like Toast said, it's just adapting to the times. I mean, when I was in high school, if my parents needed me, I had my beeper. We weren't supposed to have beepers in school. So yeah.
With the secret code.
Well, yeah, obviously, if it was my parents' number followed by 911, I knew it was an emergency. You know what I mean? It wasn't a drug beeper,
Yeah.
if that's what you're getting at there.
One of your homies.
How did
Just put your code at the end.
beepers work off of like networks,
I have
like Sprint and all that shit you have over
I
there?
have
Like, I've only ever used them in nuclear sites, like doing the fire stuff that I do, where you can't have like radio signals. So they have like beeper because it's supposedly a safer way to do it.
yeah.
But that's all like local network
Like
thing.
low-
I don't know how
like a
the
low
fuck
frequency-
they work on all over America.
I have no clue.
about
I just
now?
knew back then if you
I don't
needed to
know.
get me, you gotta hit me up on my beeper. Some Be More Club music there. Nobody will.
Another thing about Fortnite, anyway, is supposedly a great place for paedophiles. Because you could just join a random match and you've got proximity chat to anybody.
Yeah.
And there's been stories going about in the papers over here about fucking. Oh, I heard fucking this old man asking my fucking child to do this and that sexual shit to him. Like,
So could you just like ask your kid like, hey, who's saying that stuff? Write down the gamer tag and then call Microsoft. And Microsoft has their address and shit, right?
Yeah.
People need to report that shit. So
I
these
just
fucking
don't want
creeps
this
can get
shit opening up some big sort of fucking thing where proximity chat gets stopped and all that pish.
Yeah, you already got like
fucking end up ruining games.
you already got old fucks in the U.S. government trying to get into the video games again. So this would just be something that would fuel that fire. Don't want the government in my video games. You know what I mean?
What is Fortnite's 12 or 13 plus or some shit, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
you've got
Speaking of old farts in the government, Castle, that this one radio show I listen to in the mornings at work, this guy was talking like he went to his favorite little cigar place, and there's these old guys outside having their stogies and stuff and talking. He says about the Facebook shit that's been going on, and he's like, and these old guys are like, I don't even understand this Facebook shit. How do they make any money when they don't make any products?
There's a video I seen at Zuckerberg answering questions to like a Senate hearing or some shit, and they're like, so do Facebook see my private WhatsApp messages and then tailor ads on it? And he's like, it's separate products. WhatsApp's encrypted. We can't see it. And he's like, yeah, but that's not what I'm asking. It's basically, I think it was titled like fucking Zuckerberg tries to explain the internet to fucking old people.
Folks.
Oh man.
Oh, anyway.
But yeah, I mean,
Yes, we're done with that.
it's not good that fucking predators are trying to use another internet resource to go after kids. But
No.
at the same time, like you as a parent, you could be like, hey, if you're gonna play this game,
Is there not parental controls in all these boxes that let?
yeah,
And I know there's parental controls, but do they go as far as stopping
probably not.
game chat?
Probably not game chat. Probably only like messages and Roz, you know, don't you? Don't you do all that shit for your kids?
Yeah, you got to enter. You can. On mine, I have it where they can't play a certain type of game. I got to enter a code in order for them to even play.
Like certain like rating, like mature rating, or
yeah, certain rating. Yeah.
But
So
for
if
a
it's
game
rated, like,
where this is just rated for like 12 and 13-year-olds and up, is there a way to limit the chat that you know of?
yeah, you can. I've noticed on there you can block the chat. You can like have it where that won't work, or you can go into like really details more. So you can limit it through the computer than on the box itself. You know what I mean? Because you can go on the Xbox.com and really.
you're saying you can log,
like
okay.
you can,
Okay.
you can so there's they can't message people, they can't get into party chats with people.
But
they
what
can't,
about-
you know what I mean? You can,
But there's
you
no
can
way
do
to
that.
block like actual like in game, like if it's
Voice
just
chat.
proximity chat in a game, you can't.
So they
No,
can still
no,
do
in
shit,
in-game,
but they can't
no.
get messages afterwards, and they can't post
Yeah.
person's profile to even be tempted to fucking add somebody as a friend and all that shit.
Yeah. It's like there's
So
certain
maybe
things
that's
like,
something I could live with that easily, having an opt-in proximity chat thing based on parental shit.
Yeah, that'd be an easy fix. Right?
yeah. Because there's like certain things like my one son was trying to do, and it's like I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, I want to do this with my buddy," and it's like, "Well, the Xbox will pop up. Well, who's going to give such and such controls so they can play this and do this?" And I was like, "Bullshit, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But it does have that stuff. It does. Xbox has got great parental controls. You just got to use them, folks.
But you got to use them, yeah.
So it's just up to the game developers to add some stuff as well.
Yeah, the in-game chat, you're not going to be able to.
That's going to have to be something that you do in the game itself.
Yeah. I mean,
or just not let your kid have a fucking headset too. That or whatever.
That too, yeah.
You'd think Microsoft could just sort of say microphones don't work. That could be a global thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's an in-game chat, that just Microsoft Xbox will just see that as game audio. It doesn't differentiate it between voice and that's got to be like a developer side thing that they change.
True that. All right, we're done with that bullshit.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on. On to questions. We don't have a little ring ding tingy tone for that, so
it's a community question.
Oh man. First question comes from Risky. What do you guys think about Radical Heights and what it's doing differently in the Battle Royale genre? Did any of you watch the trailer or anything?
I've watched a good bit about it. I don't know if you guys did. I did try and tell you to.
No, yeah.
I've only watched the trailer.
I only watched the trailer.
More than the trailer.
I didn't have a ton of free time, but I did stop. Was it Professor Broman was playing? I thought he was playing Fortnite, is what I thought it was. Because he does play that sometimes. When I first clicked, I didn't read what he was playing, and then when I got in there, I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Is there a new game mode in Fortnite? What the fuck's going?" And then I noticed that it was a totally different game.
I think I tried watching that video as well, but his uncontrollable laughing fits put me off.
I love Professor Broman. I like him more so because
into the video and he's doubled over, fucking hissing down the mic, pissing himself laughing.
Well, I just like when people try to troll him and stuff, and he just fucking makes fun of them more than they're making fun of him. It's pretty funny.
I definitely like him in the moment. I just don't like the fact that it's all these stream videos without context that he puts on a YouTube.
Oh, you're doing it not a live
shit.
stream. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I mean, it looked interesting. I definitely was like, man, I think I'll play this. But obviously, it's just on PC right now, and it's like what they called it, like super duper early access or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, everything on the fucking PC's early access now for like 2 years until they decide, well, we'll just call it a real game now. But it's like an 80s sort of feel about it. You've got your mode of transport's a BMX that you can do you can get crazy airing and all that shit.
Rad.
Yeah.
And it's got a whole game show feel. Like the trailer shows.
It's a good movie.
Is it like an ex-soldier or something that's now broke, saying he's going to go and make his money up at Radical Heights by entering the game show?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But it's basically Fortnite without the building, is what I'd take it away. Like, it's got the wackiness of Fortnite, but then it's not got the building shit.
Which I would love.
Yeah.
Personally, I suck at building.
It's the same for me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
could
with you,
definitely get
Castle.
behind it because there's no building. It's like cheeseburgers instead of energy drinks from PUBG.
Man, I'm liking
and then
more and more. I had a cheeseburger.
Well, there's little spots too. You can.
one thing that's different is you have a money system running throughout it all. So based on everything you do good in the game, you get a bit of cash. If you kill somebody, you can pick up money instead of. Well, you can pick up their stuff, but you pick up money on top of that.
And it has that true game show feel, right? Where you can get what's behind curtain number one. You can.
Yeah, there's they'll drop a spin to win thing instead of a loot crate.
Yeah.
So you go up and you hit the wheel and stop it spinning, and it'll either give you like an armor set, or it'll give you a BMX, or it'll give you a new gun or some cash or some shit. And your cash carries over as well, is the thing. So you go up to vending machines, and if you've not got enough money, you can find an ATM and take out like an extra couple of $100 and buy some armor. And it's not a rare thing. Like, these fucking things are like everywhere there's buildings. Basically, there's going to be points that you can buy shit, so it's not as if you have to be lucky to find it. So that probably takes care of the balancing.
Yeah, I thought this looked. I like everything that you're talking about, because I did notice that when I was watching Broman, that like people were going up the vending machines and stuff. But I was like feeding my kid while watching it, so I wasn't paying too much attention. You know what I mean? But I did get a feel. Do you guys remember on SEN, like as in like sense of humor type thing on NES? There was a game called like Smash TV or something.
That was Genesis.
I think it was on both, wasn't it?
For SNES. No.
But like, yeah, but it had the guy like the game show host, and you're like fighting all the crap, and he'd be like, "I'd buy that for $1," like all that shit. Yeah, that it kind of gave that like kind of feel, as in like, except for it's a battle royale modern day game. Shit.
One of the things as well, like the biggest thing that I want in PUBG is they've got an evade button that you can jump and roll. And I think PUBG needs that, just to, when you're fucking about, somebody's driving right at you with a car, you can shoot at them and then you can jump and roll at the last second to get away.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need that. I think there should be in any of these type of games a roll button, personally. I think.
Yeah,
I hate not being able to roll.
Should be an evade sort of button.
Well, I saw in the.
So as far as exact question is how it's changing the game or something, or what it's doing differently, adding that evade button should be made standard is the biggest thing I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I like the reward system thing, opposed to just kill the guy, take their loot, like take their weapons, like the whole like getting cash and being able to get shit out of vending machines and stuff. I think it kind of, for players that aren't as great, that might level things out a little bit for them, you know, even if you can go up to an ATM and take money out.
The thing is, I was watching a guy, I've watched a couple of streams. It was a guy, Shroud, brought up the fact that if somebody wins a shitload of games, they've then got all the money to steamroll from then on. Every time they see this rare sniper that's on sale, they can buy it. Every time they see level 3 armor, they can buy it because they've always got the money.
They don't have a cap?
I don't know. That might be something that's introduced. But
that's what I was going to say. In the trailer, you saw the. Did you see where you could do you could deposit the money you get in the ATM to your offshore account? So it's kind of like GTA.
So if you've got 10 grand in your offshore and you need 1,500 for a sniper rifle, if you're always winning games, you can always take that out reliably, knowing you're getting money back, and it puts you ahead of other people. Is the only downside I could see coming.
Yeah, that's what I noticed with the ATM thing.
Okay, maybe it takes away the level playing field. I didn't realize it worked like that.
If they're like you said, if they introduce a cap, you can only have 2 grand in your account, and the rare stuff is 1,500. Then that's going to take you back to 500. So the next game, you can't just go and instantly buy the.
Yeah, I feel like if they're going to have
then that something like that.
Yeah, if you have a system like that, I think you need to introduce a cap, or like that streamer said, like the really good players are just going to be dominant all the time.
Yeah,
because I mean, if you've got fucking 50 grand and you just decide I'm not going to buy the good shit until I'm in the top half of the game, and then all of a sudden you've got level 3 armor and everything and the best guns, and it's just a bit fucking flawed. Right, so let's somebody take this next question. Fuck it, we're done.
Our next question comes from Bama Shocks, and that is he's asking. Well, first he's making a statement here. Something amazing I've noticed lately, in that even though we just had 2 really good games drops, Sea of Thieves and cross-platform Far Cry 5, however, the bulk of viewers on Mixer are still watching the Battle Royale genre. Why do you think that is? I'm going to say just that Battle Royale, there's always kind of unpredictable, so it keeps people's interest a little longer.
I mean, that's
maybe
the flavor right now. But the thing I would say is, I wouldn't watch a Far Cry stream because I don't want to spoil any of the story.
Yeah.
Battle Royale being like the most fucking in thing right now is like good, and then the fact that it doesn't have a story that you can spoil is another thing. So, and all that big equation adding up to fucking viewers and shit that's good to stream, it basically checks all the boxes. It's like quick action, You've got a little bit of downtime where you can interact with people, and then you've got no story to spoil, so you're not going to lose out on viewers because of that.
Yep. When you think about it, like the battle royale genre, the games themselves, it's kind of like the boy bands of the 90s, the early 90s. Like first you had Backstreet Boys come out, and that was like the super hot shit. And then after that, it was NSYNC, and that was super hot shit. And then after that, it was 98 Degrees, and that was hot shit. And for like that one summer, it was those guys that sang that Abercrombie and Fitch song.
Then after they broke up, it was Justin Timberlake that ruled them all, I guess.
Yeah, there, see?
Gosh.
So one's going to come out on top.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. So right now, like PUBG is your Boys to Men, and then Fortnite is your NSYNC, and now Radical Heights is going to be your 98 Degrees.
Damn.
I don't know why. I just pulled that out of my ass. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
That was good.
What Toe said is true. I mean, like it just clicks all the right boxes for like someone wanting to watch something live.
Right. I'm one to not watch stuff that I want the story to play for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like God of War might be the best fucking critically reviewed game on PlayStation ever. I'm not going to watch it. Yeah,
I'm not going to watch it.
I'm going to wait and I'm going to enjoy the story myself.
No way.
I'm not going to fucking tune into it. Same way, I think Mr. McSpicy brought up on his fucking on X1 Bros about how the Witness with Games with Gold is an amazing game, but he ruined it for himself because he watched streams of it. So there's no point in him fucking then buying a puzzler game or playing a puzzler game after he's watched the solutions.
Well, yeah. You just ruined it for yourself, yeah.
What do you think, Surf?
I think it's the perfect streaming game, isn't it? You can jump in and out, as you've all said. There's no campaign to storyline to spoil, and it's flavour of the month. I can see why people keep watching it.
You got quiet there for a while. We thought you were sleeping.
Did you get a little cat nap?
No, I'm here. I'm
Looks like
listening.
you passed out. You got to get a little cat nap in there? You awake?
So I guess, yeah, we all agree on that then. So I guess we can move on to the next question from Scottman. Go for it, my man.
Go for it, sir.
Okay, Scottman asks, with No Man's Sky coming to Xbox One, could this be the first crack in bringing down the wall of console exclusives? If it sells a fuck ton of copies, other exclusive PS4 developers might want some of that extra cash. What do you think, Raz?
I don't think so. I don't think it will because they're going to make a fuck ton off or whatever they do, but they also have contracts where they can't do that stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be great to play God of War on the Xbox and what is it, Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever, and Uncharted, but I don't think that's going to bring down the wall. Hell, PS4 won't even let crossplay happen, so.
Yeah, when it first came out, there was a guy I work with that was like all about this game because he's big into space and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it looks really cool. I was like, it's a shame it's not coming to Xbox. And he was like, oh, no, it eventually will. He goes, I'm just glad I got PlayStation so I can get it, a year before it comes out on the Xbox. So
Yeah, that worked out for him, didn't it?
yeah.
But I think the way Sony looks at it, they don't want that. Because what they want is for you to say, I want to play Raz, I want to play Ghost Recon with you. I'm on PlayStation, so you'll have to buy a PlayStation if you want to play with me. I think that's how Sony sees it. It's like they don't want to give, since they've got the bigger base, they don't want to give people the excuse to buy an Xbox.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think the wall to exclusives are going to come down.
No.
Do you?
No.
It's just too much of a marketing tool.
Oh, man. All right, last question comes from Coco Manoko Nuts.
Chocolate Bear 80.
Yeah. What current TV shows are you watching? He's watching Iron Fist and Altered Carbon.
Just give up on Iron Fist. It's terrible.
It was horrible.
Just skip it. Go to Defenders. I tried. It was just, I couldn't take the main character's acting. I just can't take his acting. It fucking makes me cringe.
See, like For me, it's like DC does the TV shows great, movies suck. Marvel does the movies great, TV shows suck.
I don't know. Fucking Jessica Jones was really fucking good. Daredevil was great.
Daredevil was good. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good.
That shit is fucking bad. I watched the first 2 seasons. I didn't like it at all. Luke Cage was good. That had an awesome fucking sound.
Yeah, Luke Cage. I haven't watched that one yet.
Fucking Punisher.
Punisher was sick. Punisher was
fucking
badass.
amazing.
That was badass. Oh, so badass.
Yeah.
I screwed up on my point, but that one, Punisher was badass. It was badass. So what current shows are you watching? Surf.
I'm not watching anything at the moment. I'm honestly not. I haven't. I'm going to start watching Strange Things season 2 this Monday. But that's about it. I'm not watching.
Great British cooking show?
Nope.
You bring that up every fucking podcast. You must love that show.
It's like,
No, not me. It's my wife.
if it wasn't so much for hassle, I would actually get rid of the TV license and stop paying it because I just don't watch TV anymore. Because it's just was it 140 quid a year at the moment? It's just a complete waste because I don't watch it. And there's tons of stuff on Netflix I want to watch, but I'm so far behind. It's too intimidating to get in. I just haven't got I'm just not finding the time at the moment, so I'm not really watching anything. The last thing I was what was the last thing I watched? I think maybe Flash season 2 or Flash season. What's the current season? Are they on 3 or 4?
I think they're on 3.
So I watched season 2. That's the last thing I watched. And God, I hated Barry Allen. Everything in
Really?
everything that goes wrong in that universe is his fault. He's just a whining fucking little cunt who fucks everything up at the end.
They're on season 4.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
They're on season 4. So the last one I watched was season 3 now.
I don't really watch anything. I'm like surf. I don't really get time to watch anything, but what I have been watching that Netflix Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that.
Any good?
It's really good. It's really good. It sounds like a children's show, but it isn't, but it isn't.
It's like a dark comedy almost kind of thing.
Freaking that Neil Patrick Neil Patrick Harris dude fucking does a badass job. But yeah, just that Lemony Snickets is all I've really been watching. Once in a while, if I dare catch anything, I'll go back to Parks and Rec or The Office just to go to sleep.
Oh, Parks and Rec is brilliant.
They're both brilliant.
Oh, one show. I've forgotten one show I'm watching at the moment. The Goldbergs.
The what?
Oh, Goldbergs is fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Goldbergs. I'm watching the Goldbergs.
You like Queer Eye for the straight guy?
Hey, my wife and I stormed through that on Netflix. It was fucking good.
Oh my gosh, that's it.
No,
That's
it
it.
was, man.
This podcast's over.
Good. Watch that shit. Watch that
Bullshit.
shit. It's good. You might learn something.
I don't need to learn anything because my wife does that shit.
It's about men grooming and stuff. They just help dudes that don't take care of themselves. They just help dudes that don't take care of themselves take care of themselves, pretty much. is what
5
it
new
is.
faces. Then you have the guys from 300 come in and kick their ass. No.
Those guys are probably gay back then, to be honest. No, the
Yeah, what are you watching?
I'm just historic facts, man. Anyway, watching the second season of Jessica Jones. When I'm by myself, if I want to watch a show, I've been watching Altered Carbon. I'm like probably 3 episodes into that. I'm following the story. I kind of think I know what's going on, but like, I don't know. I like it a lot. I like the main actor. A lot of people bitched about him, but I watched. Do you remember a show called The Killing?
Oh, okay.
He was a detective in that, and I watched that, and I really liked his performance in that. And then he got shredded as hell for this fucking show. And but no, I think if I sat and watched I think that's a show that you need to watch like back to back almost. You know what I mean? Like watch a couple.
Is that a Netflix original?
Yeah.
Too?
Yep. And it's in 4K. It looks fucking amazing. Walking Dead. Yeah, so Altered Carbon. What other shows? Goldbergs. Me and my wife watch Goldbergs, Modern Family. All the like typical. And then there's like a show with Christina Hendricks in it. Did you guys watch Mad Men?
Yeah, I've seen parts.
Remember the
Yeah, I've seen parts.
Well, you know the redhead, the really hot redhead,
Yes.
Christina Hendricks.
Yes.
Like, she's in a show. It's called like the bad girls or something like that. It's about like 4 housewives that try the they do a robbery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I might have the name of the show wrong, but anyway, I'm watching that.
This isn't Orange is the New Black, all right?
No. That's a good show too.
Yeah.
I watched all of that. So, I think that's about it. Oh, what's that? It's an HBO original with James Franco where he plays two twins. I can't remember. Fuck, I can't remember her name, but I'm watching that. That's really good. It's about like the bar scene in New York back in the like fucking 70s and early 80s. It's pretty badass. That's about it. Me and my wife watch a lot of stuff, just not very often.
Oh, well. There you go, Chocolate Bear. All right, moving on. So, where can we find everyone, Castle?
I am CastleWillKill on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me on Mixer. I usually try to stream Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m., at least an hour long. What about you, Surf?
Surfbiscuit on Xbox Live and at Surfbiscuit on the Twitters. How about you, Raz?
At the Twitters. I am Ras.
At the Twizzlers. There's Twizzlers.
I am Ras
everywhere.
HP 16 ounce everywhere that I care about. There you go. Oh, yeah. And we just launched our new YouTube channel, 16 Ounce Gaming Family on YouTube. Go ahead and look that up and subscribe to it so we get that custom URL. And me and Surf will put our Halo stuff up there too. And you guys put your Gears of War stuff up.
Sounds
too.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, YouTube. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming. We are on Facebook at 16 Ounce Gaming Family. Leave us a nice review on iTunes to help get us up there. And thanks for tuning in this week, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
See ya, bitches.
Game over.